Hello students, this is Ruchi Jain from Shivaji Rao Kadam Institute of Technology and Management. Friends, our today's topic of discussion is legality of contract, or we can say agreements which are declared void. First we will understand this term. Friends, as we all know, there are some essentials of a valid contract by which a contract is, by fulfilling these essentials, a contract is become a valid. Sometime these some after completion of the essentials of a valid contract, still the contract become a void because it is not follow this legality of the contract, that some time of contract is actually become a valid contract, but due to the contractual capacity these contracts are become void. As according to section 2g, an agreement is not enforceable by law is said to be void. Such an agreement does not give rise to any legal consequences, as void ab initio. It means from very beginning these agreements are void. But an agreement may possess all the essential elements of a valid contract. All the essentials which we was seen in section 10 of Indian Contract Act are completed while making of the contract, but still it may not have been expressly declared void by the law. But as per the Indian law, as per the business law, some of the contracts, if it completes all the essentials of a valid contract, then also that contracts are called void contract. This is the meaning of the legality of the contract, as these contracts are legally void. Now, these some contracts are legally void agreements, like first one is agreement in restraint of marriage, section 26. If somebody make contract in restraint of marriage, contracts related to the marriage, then that agreements are void. Then agreement in restraint of trade, any kind of trade agreement like in sale of goods, partners agreement, or trade combination, these all have their own law and they are making according to that law. So according to Contract Act, these are void agreement. This will define in section 27 of Indian Contract Act. Like next one is agreement in restraint of legal proceeding. When we follow some legal proceeding, then that if somebody is making any agreement, then that agreement is also declared as void agreement. This was defined in section 28 of Indian Contract Act. Now, agreement, the meaning of which is uncertain. If sometime what persons are doing, they are making contract, but the meaning of which is uncertain, or there are some multiple meanings of the contract, then that kind of contract is also become void by Indian Contract Act. In section 29 defines this term. Then like agreement in way of wager, if somebody doing any contract regarding the wager, then that is also a void agreement, and wagers contract have their own law in corporate law, and this was defined in section 30. Now the next is agreement contingent and impossible event. If somebody do contract for making of impossible event, and or the event which is not possible to perform, then that contracts is also become the void agreement. This was defined in section 36 of Indian Contract Act. Then agreement to do impossible act, some act which are not possible to perform or which are impossible to perform, then that kind of contract is, if somebody do on that purpose contract, then that is also a void agreement. This was also defined in section 56 of Indian Contract Act. Friends, these are the kinds of void agreements which are, if somebody do with all the legal formalities or by completing all the essentials of a valid contract, then by this also these contracts are become void agreements. Now this will define by this diagram. This unlawful agreements are defined by this diagram. Now the term I was used, wagering contract or wagering agreements. What is this? A wagering, this was defined in section 30 of Indian Contract Act. A wager contract is a contract in which one person promises to another to pay money or money's worth by the happening of an uncertain future event in consideration for other person's promise to pay if the event does not happen. If somebody is making contract like by the gambling or for any other purpose, then that kind of contract is called wagering contract. Now we will discuss with the example. In a wrestling bout, A tells B that wrestler 1 number 1 will win B, challenges the statement of A. They bet with each other over the results of the bout. This is a wagering agreement. If somebody is doing wagering for the horse riding or some kind of wrestling agreements, then that kind of agreement is called wagering agreement. Now we will discuss contingent contract. In section 31 of Indian Contract Act, contingent contracts are defined. Contingent contract is a contract to do or not to do something. If some event collateral to such contract does or does not happen, it is called condition contract. If somebody is doing contract on the basis of some condition or aided by some conditions, like if this happens then I will pay, if not happen then I will not pay, and that condition is uncertain, then that kind of contract is called contingent contract, and these contracts are also invalid or void agreements. That's all about for that topic, legality of contract. Thank you very much.